Hello all, good evening, and this is the Jfsc Dads Premier League 2022-23. This is the commentator Shalin Gupta, and I welcome all our viewers and the spectators for this wonderful match at the Fatima Cricket Ground between two wonderful teams. The match has just started. The first delivery has been bowled, and AIS Sparks are locking horns against the Scottish Stars B team. And Scottish Stars B have won the toss. They've elected to field first. AIS Sparks being asked to bat first. The first ball has been bowled. That was a good delivery, right on the money. And that's his really good bowling by Isaac. He started off really well. Two wonderful deliveries to start this match, and his spell as well. Ram Raheja and Yash Goenka are the opening pair for AIS Sparks. And Isaac bowling right arm over the wicket. He's taken the slip, which is a really good thing to see. The opening bowler with the new ball should be having a slip if he's having that carry and the pace. Isaac is definitely one of those. The captain of Scottish Stars B, Charles, winning the toss and electing to field first. This time it should be a wide. So the first runs on the board. The team has opened their account, AIS Sparks. They will be looking to score a good score here. This is a Jfsc Dads Premier League 2022-23 season. Oh, and this is a good ball again. He's bowling so well there. Isaac starting off really well. 4 deliveries and 3 of them right on the money. Some really good conditions to play a wonderful game of T20 at the Fatima Cricket Ground. Another good delivery, just letting it go, the batsman. A good start by Isaac. This is the first over of the match. Oh, and that's a wonderful shot. Ram Raheja starting off brilliantly, and this should be a big one. We'll have to see. And that's a 6. Wow, what a shot that was. Starts off brilliantly. It was pitched up and brilliantly played towards the long off boundary. No chance for any fielder. It was quite a wonderful shot. And Ram opens his account with a huge hit down the ground. He was just assessing the length, and as soon as Isaac pitched it up, he just dispatched it for a 6. And this is what happens when you get hit for a 6. You kind of lose the line, and this time the same has happened with Isaac. That's a wide down the leg side. So Ram Raheja batting really well in the first over. He took his time, played 4 deliveries as dots, but then bang, a huge 6 over the long off boundary. This is a good delivery, and that's really well played by Ram towards the third man. Just a single. The fielder does well there, and that's the end of the first over. The score is 9 without loss. AIS Sparks have started off well. It's the second over about to be started by the new bowler, and he starts off with a wide. Justin Nader missing the line on the first delivery. That's a big wide. Oh, that's a good delivery, but still outside the line. That's a wide signal by the umpire. So 2 wides to start his spell. Justin, he's a wonderful bowler. We have seen him bowl some really good spells. He's a wicket taker as well. In the last season, he was one of the best. Reeling. Oh, and he was nowhere in the screen as well. He was miles away from the crease. So 2 runs taken of the wide. So 4 wides already bowled by Justin. Just 1 over has been bowled. 13 is the score. This is not going to help them. The Scottish Stars, they need to control the extras. That's a wonderful shot. Short delivery, but straight to the fielder. Yash Goenka playing his first delivery. Hitting it well, but straight to the covers fielder. No run taken. That's a dot. That's a good shot again. He's off the mark as well. Yash Goenka. So both the batsmen now off the mark. This was a good delivery. Learning from his early mistakes, changing the line and coming more towards the stumps. Was going way away from the stumps in his first 3-4 deliveries. That's a wonderful delivery. He tried to hit the big one, missed that completely. This is what Justin is capable of. Once he finds his rhythm, he's not an easy bowler to negotiate, and that was a good delivery. Just signs of getting back his rhythm. Another good delivery this time, and another wide single by the umpire. He needs to be slightly within the stumps. The line is definitely way outside that off stump. The length is good, but the line needs to improve. Another wide, so already a lot of wides in this over. Oh, and that's a good delivery. This is what he should be looking to bowl. Oh, and this time playing it deliberately towards the third man, and that's a good stop by the fielder. Just a single, but that was a good shot played by. Let's have a look at that. Very well played towards the third man. Yash back on strike. That's a good delivery, well left as well. And that's the end of the second over. The score is 16 without loss after 2 overs. That's a good start by both the teams. Just 7 of the over after he bowled a lot of wides early in the over. Justin finishing it off really well. Isaac coming into bowl his next over. On strike will be Ram Raheja. He started off so well. Bang, that 6 was really a treat to watch. Oh, and that is a wonderful piece of bowling by Isaac. Hitting the right length on just the first delivery of his second over. So he seems to be warmed up completely, this guy. And he is definitely a strike bowler for them. And this should be a wide, but I think that was a bit lucky for the bowler. The umpire giving the benefit to the bowler this time. And the line has a very thin margin. But look at the length. That is impeccable by Isaac. Oh, and what a delivery. Using his strong shoulders this time to extract some good bounce. Another dot, so 3 in a row by Isaac. Wonderful piece of bowling there. Oh, and he's trying to hit the big one. Going for the heave, but not connecting. Wonderful piece of bowling by Isaac. He's bowling the perfect deliveries now. The line really good just outside the off stump, and the length absolutely brilliant. And he was aiming the long on this time. Ram Raheja wasn't successful in connecting that. They started off quite well, the Scottish Stars B team. Oh, and this time a brilliant shot. Will that be a big one? It is a big one. What a shot. Wow. Huge 6. Absolutely stunning piece of work there by Ram Raheja. You can't pitch it up to him. Straight down the ground and a huge hit for a 6 again. So this is a second 6 by him. Just have a look at that replay. Oh, and this was in the slot and given the treatment. He's got a great eye, this guy. Look at the free flowing arm. Wonderful follow through he's got. What a shot that is. All the 4 deliveries were dot prior to this one. Just compensates that with a 6. Brilliant shot. Another good one, this time in the air. Should just be a single. Mid off being pushed back to long off. That's the end of another good over for both the teams. Isaac bowling well after getting hit for a 6 in the first over, but then getting hit for another 6 in this over, and just a single then to 7 of the over. The score is 3 overs 23 for 0. No harm till now to AIS Parks. They've started off really well, both these openers, especially Ram Raheja, who's 15 not out on 15 deliveries. What a start he's given to his team. Justin is his next over. Starts off well. Bowls it right in the block hole. That's a good start by Justin. This is a wonderful battle happening between these two teams at the Fatima Cricket Ground in the Jfsc Darts Premier League 2022-23. Another wonderful delivery by Justin. He is bowling some really good ones now. The engine seems to be heated up for Justin. Ram Raheja on strike. That's a short delivery and played very well by Ram. Cut brilliantly and one bounce into the fence for a wonderful boundary. What a shot that is. That was a poor delivery. A shot outside the off stump. Just have a look at that. This guy is on fire, Ram Raheja. Oh, and that was a half tracker. Way outside the off stump as well, giving him the full license to free his arms. One bounce into the fence. A deep point. Oh, and that's a good comeback. So a lot of action happening, and these small battles between the bowler and the batsman make the game so interesting. Two wonderful deliveries, brilliant cut shot, and then a lovely comeback delivery. That's another good shot this time, but straight to the point fielder. They decide not to take the run. Just a dot again, but that was a very good shot. Cleared it really well. He's really strong on the cut as well. That's a good ball again. A dot played straight to the fielder that covers, and that's the end of the fourth over. The score is 27 for no loss after 4 overs. We'll take a quick break and be back soon. Stay tuned, viewers. I Oh, and this time deliberately played in the air, and he's got him. What a catch that is! Absolutely brilliant one. And it seems Isaac was listening to me. He just takes a wicket. Wonderful catching that. That was a very good catch. It was not an easy shot to be picked, but he still played that, and unfortunate for him, straight into the hands of the sweeper cover fielder. And the first wicket is down for the AIS Sparks. 32 for 1 after 4 overs. And Ram Raheja, after playing a brilliant innings, not a big one though, but a real good cameo, is out. And they would be really happy to see the back of him. Scored 19 valuable runs for his team. New batsman, Isaac, starts with a wide. We'll show you the replay here. That was there to be hit. But just have a look at that. What a catch that was. Not an easy catch at all. And full marks to the fielder at sweeper cover. Brilliantly picked. Karan Doshi is the new batsman. Oh, and that's a wonderful piece of bowling. Isaac bowling really well to the new batsman. That's a wonderful shot in the air, and he's gone. For a moment it looked he would cross the fielder, but second wicket in the same over by Isaac. Absolutely wonderful stuff there by the bowler. Let's have a look at that. 2 wickets in this over. That was a wonderful delivery, and he's placed the fielder especially for that. Oh, and that is a brilliant one. Really good stuff by Isaac. Karan Doshi going back to the pavilion on a duck. And that's the end of the 5th over, Isaac's 3rd over. Really successful for him and the team. 2 wickets in that over. The covers fielder takes a wonderful catch. We'll have a look at the replay once again. For a moment it looked he would hit over the infield, but could not cross the inner ring. And the new batsman Jfsc Javeri, the captain of AIS Sparks, is at the crease now, and we'll take a quick break and be back soon. Stay tuned viewers. 5 overs 33 for 2 AIS Sparks. Yash Goenka is on strike just into his 3rd over. That's a wonderful piece of bowling, and now they're hitting the right length, both these bowlers. Just have a look at that replay once again. Brilliant length by Isaac. Just have a look at that. Slightly casual with the shot. Should have gone with the full power of the bottom hand. Oh, in the air again. This should be a catch again. Oh, and he's missed it. Probably he was way too much inside the boundary line. That's a 4 as well. So that is not what he would have wanted with that delivery. That was a good one actually. Justin would be slightly disappointed. Let's have a look at that. He played it towards the long off. Fielder should have been slightly behind. Maybe go live again. That's a wonderful shot. Is that a boundary? It is a boundary. This is some really good batting by Yash Goenka. He's taken the charge now. 2 boundaries in a row. That was pitched up, and he aimed at the long on boundary this time and was successful as well. So hitting boundaries both in the long off and long on regions. This is really good batting by Yash Goenka. He is on fire. 14 of just 9 delivery. That's a good delivery and played well by Yash. Straight to the fielder at covers, and that's a dot. That's a good comeback by Justin after being hit for 2 wonderful boundaries by Yash. In the air this time, a similar shot. Oh, and this time the long off was pushed back, and that is the reason it didn't reach him. Just have a look at that. Because of his previous shot, which went over and above the longer fielder who was slightly inside the boundary, he was sent back, and this time it bounces in front of him. So a bit ironical the situation for the bowler there. Abhishek Jhaveri playing his first delivery, and he plays it so well. Wow, this will be a boundary for sure, no doubt about that. No fielder to stop that, and he ends the over wonderfully well, and he's off the mark with the boundary. Quite an expensive over for Justin. That was a poor delivery, to be honest. Abhishek just helped it towards the fine leg boundary. Just have a look at that. This guy is a wonderful batsman, an amazing all-rounder, Abhishek Jhaveri. A very smart captain as well. So 6 overs have been bowled, 46 for 2. That's a wonderful start for the Air Sparks, even when they've lost 2 wickets. We've got Ameya to bowl the next over. On strike will be Yash Goenka, 15 of 11 deliveries. He's already on song, this guy. Hit 2 wonderful boundaries in the last over by Justin. Oh, and that's a good delivery to start his spell. Just a single towards the sweeper. Abhishek on strike. That's a poor delivery, wide. Signal by the umpire, no hesitation there. It seems it slipped out of his hand. Oh, and this time a short delivery, and he was not able to steer that to third man. Was trying to do that though. That's Flick towards the square leg for a single. Yash back on strike. Oh, and this time, that's a good shot towards the boundary. And a 4 in the third man region. Just have a look at that. Played it late, but really effective. Probably took the under edge as well, but or maybe the toe of the bat. The result in favor of the batsman. A boundary there, brilliantly played by Yash Goenka. It's a good shot straight to the fielder. In the air, one bounce into the hands of the long off fielder. That was a good over for the AIS Sparks. They've reached 50 in this over, 54 for 2 after 7 overs. AIS Sparks have done really well after they were put into bat by Charles, who's the captain of the Scottish Stars B team. And Scottish will have to take another wicket if they want to slow down the flow of runs. We'll take a quick break and be back soon. Stay tuned, viewers. 54 for 2 after 7 AIS Sparks. Adwait coming to bowl his first over. Yash is on strike. That's a full toss to start with. A single taken easily towards the long off region. Abhishek back on strike, and he has the knack of staying at the wicket for long. Very patient and a very intelligent cricketer, this guy. Adwait bowling really well. That is the right length to bowl to any batsman within the stumps and pitching it up. Another good delivery, and that's a very good shot played by Abhishek. Will that be a boundary? It is a boundary. Played it with such ease. What a shot that was. And just have a look at the replay there. That was not a bad delivery, but playing it with so much ease. Oh, and that was a wonderful work by the batsman. Playing it over the covers fielder. No chance for anybody to stop that. This is second boundary, Abhishek. Another good shot this time, but straight to the fielder. At short third, he was slightly fine, close to the wicket keeper's line. Doesn't take the single, Abhishek, just a dot. Oh, in this time, a good delivery, I would say. Probably surprised Abhishek. No run taken again. Advait mixing it up really well. Just 5 of the over till now. That too had a boundary, so 3 dot deliveries. Another good shot. Well bowled by Advait. Just a single. Long off does really well. Charles, the captain, has placed himself at the long off. And that's the end of the 8th over. 60 for 2 after 8 overs. We'll take a quick break and be back soon. Stay tuned. That's a good start to his next over. Ameya bowling to Abhishek. He plays it well. Another good delivery. Another dot. That's a wonderful shot. But there's a fielder out there. Isaac doing really well. Just a single. That's a wonderful shot again. Oh, and he's dropped it. Was that a catch? It seemed that he had hit it in the gap. Have a look at that. Oh, I think that was not the right one. Short delivery played well by Abhishek. Will that be a boundary? It seems there is no fielder out there. Oh, and he does so well there. Isaac. Brilliant stuff. Just a couple. He ran all the way from deep mid wicket to deep square leg. Just have a look at that. Oh, and that was a catch. He missed it in the previous delivery, so they need to take their chances. Ameya bowling well in this over. He needs to be a bit more consistent with the line. That's a good delivery and should have taken the single. Decided against it. Abhishek. That was the end of the 9th over. 64 for 2. Ameya bowling good in this over. Just 4 of the over. And he's got him. He's cleaned him up. Wonderful piece of bowling by Advait. Thoroughly deserving this wicket. He was bowling so well. Oh, and that is what happens when you bowl within the stumps. Absolutely wonderful bowling by Advait. He gets his first wicket and the third wicket is down for the AIS Park. 64 for 3. Yash Goenka going back to the pavilion after playing a good innings. And Neeraj Bajaj coming to the crease to join hands with Abhishek Javeri, the captain of AIS Parks. And AIS Parks have been losing wickets consistently. They have been maintaining a good run rate, but then they need to have a big partnership. We'll take a quick break and be back soon. The drinks have been called for. We'll be back soon after the drinks break. Stay tuned, viewers. Neeraj Bajaj is the new batsman. Yes, Parks. 64 for 3. This is the 10th over. That's a good ball by Adwait. He started off so well in this over. Took the wicket on his first delivery of this over. Oh, and this is a poor delivery. So wide, and we'll just show you the replay of that wicket once again. Just cleaned him up. Oh, and this time played it well towards the fine leg. Should be just a couple, then run towards the boundary. And he's off the mark, Neeraj Bajaj. So Adwait drifting on the pads and the leg stump. He needs to come back to the off stump line. Oh, and that's a good one. Needs to be, and they're trying to take the second run. Abhishek not ready for that. Just a single. .68 for 3 after 9.4. That's a good delivery. Just 4 of the over till now, just 1 delivery remaining. So Adwait has bowled really well in his 2 overs. He's been successful as well in this over. If he takes Abhishek Javeri as well, it will be the icing on the cake. But he plays it well towards the mid wicket for a single. The short mid wicket, unable to stop that single. That's the end of the 10th over. The score is 68 for 3, 69 for 3 after 10 overs. And we'll take a quick break and be back soon. Stay tuned, viewers. Ten over 69 for 3. That's a wonderful shot. Ameya with his 3rd over. Just a single this time towards the sweeper cover region. Abhishek Javeri needs to play a big innings for his team. He has that capability. We have seen him play so many important innings in various tournaments, not only in the tournaments that he's playing in this season but previous many seasons. Oh, and in the air this time. Oh, and he's dropped it. Isaac dropping a dolly there, and this is like Neeraj Bajaj getting a life here. That was not at all a difficult catch. did not judge it properly, and Ameya would be slightly disappointed. Did not get the right connection on that shot. Neeraj Bajaj was lucky that the catch was dropped. A single taken this time in the short third region. In the air again. No run taken that time. Justin doing well. Oh, and he's missed it. He has missed that simple fielding chance, and that's a boundary. Really poor stuff by the fielder there. Sloppy work, giving away 3 extra runs to the team. And Neeraj Bajaj playing it well towards the long on, but probably he was just missed it completely. Another good delivery by Ameya. He has been unlucky in this over for sure. A catch dropped and a boundary given by the fielder. So the fielders need to back their bowlers if they want to have the opponents under pressure. The over has been bowled really well by Ameya though, and the score is 76 for 3 after 11 overs. Yeah, Sparks 76 for 3. Abhishek Javeri 16 of 17. Neeraj Bajaj 8 of 7 deliveries. Adwait coming into bowl his next over. That's a good delivery and played so well by Abhishek Javeri. It should be a boundary. What a shot that is. And he's picked the right gap. Brilliant stuff there by the captain of AIS Sparks. Just have a look at that. That was not at all a bad delivery. This is the way he bowls, and Abhishek just picking it up so well. Taking it away from the mid-wicket fielder. No chance for the long on as well to stop that. Brilliant gap. Found by Abhishek, and he hits another boundary on the first delivery of this over. And this time should have been out. He has dropped that up, Adwait. This should have been caught. Just have a look at that. They are dropping catches, and this might be an expensive one. Just have a look at that. He was, and he tried it with the single hand, the left hand. Should have tried it with both the hands. And this time he's gone. Wow. He is gone finally. Abhishek Javeri being caught by Charles, the captain of the Scottish Stars B. So the captain finally gets the captain of the opponent team out. Adwait gets a deserving wicket here. A wonderful piece of bowling, and that was a wonderful catch. Wow. Deserves all the applause there, Charles. Just have a look at that. That's what happens in cricket. You will definitely get a chance again, even if you drop a catch, but then you'll have to take your chances. Now Abhishek could have converted this to a big innings, 20 of 20 deliveries. We'll be back after a quick commercial break. Stay tuned, viewers. The new batsman is on strike, takes a quick single. Harmeet Chawla, and is off the mark right away. That's a good shot by Neeraj. There should be a fielder. There is a fielder, just a single. Deep mid wicket region. This is a good delivery, but only a single taken. Short fine legs as well, and that's the end of the 12th over. The score is 83 for 4 after 12. Amaya with his next over. This is his last of his spell. He's bowled well. And this time a chance of a run out. What are they doing? Amaya should have thrown at the other end. He did not even think about throwing at the bowler's end. Probably there was no backup. That was the reason. He should have tried a run out chance at the other end. That's a good shot played towards the deep backward square leg. Should be a couple, easily taken by Neeraj and Harmeet. This is good batting by Neeraj. He's taking on the responsibility to play a big innings, it seems. Already 11 of 9 deliveries only. That's a good delivery. Straight to the fielder though. Justin doing well there. No run taken. Playing it in the air. That's a good shot and should be a boundary. Is a boundary, and both the fielders just clashing with each other. We hope there is no injury to any one of them. They should have called for that. Let's have a look at the replay. It was a good shot played by Neeraj Bajaj, and there was no call from any of the fielders, and that resulted in and that was quite a clash. Both the fielders bumped into each other. Unfortunate incident, but no serious injuries, and that's what we hope and pray for all our players. A single this time. That's the end of the 13th over, 91 for 4. After 13 overs, 7 runs per over is the current run rate, and they've played well till now. That's a good delivery by Ojas. He started off his first over. Owen has missed it completely. We'll have to see if it goes towards the boundary. And that's a very good stop by the fielder. You have to give it to the fielder here. Let's have a look at that. Oh, and he missed it. And look at the chase by the fielder here. Absolutely brilliant. Lovely camera work as well till the end. This is a really good piece of work by the fielder. He stopped at least a couple there. That's a good shot straight to the long off fielder, the captain Charles. Oh, and this time trying to sweep that, not succeeding. Oh, and this time trying to sweep that again but missing it. That's a very good line maintained by the bowler. Oh, just bowling really well. This is just his first over, but he's bowled well till now. Doesn't look like this is his first over. Fourteen overs have been bowled, 94 for 4, and last 6 overs remaining. That's a short delivery, played well, and that's a good stop by Isaac. The sweeper cover, just a single. Good shot by Neeraj Bajaj. Faraz is the new bowler. In the air. Oh, and just short of the fielder. A single taken as well. That was really close. That was a strange shot. If he would have not chosen to hit that, it would have been a wide for sure. Faraz bowling way outside that off stump line, and the fielder trying his level best, but that was not in his reach for sure. Coming into bowl his next delivery. Oh, and that's a good shot in the air towards the sweeper, and a couple taken. This is a good shot by Neeraj. Oh, and that's a wonderful shot. This should be a boundary, and the fielder doing really well here. Isaac, he's on fire at that position. In that region, he's stopped at least 5-6 runs till now. This is a really good piece of fielding again. And couple taken by Neeraj Bajaj. He is on fire, and the 100 is up with that couple. Neeraj Bajaj 20 of 17, and we mentioned earlier he seems to be meaning business today. Oh, and he's got him! He has got him! Cleaned him up! This is a brilliant piece of bowling. Seems the commentator's curse working here. We thought he'll play a long innings and a big one as well today. Unfortunate for him. He's getting out on the next delivery itself. That was not a good shot, to be honest. That was a good delivery, skidded through. He's trying to hit the big shot again. Came down the track, but the ball just went through the gap between the bat and the ground. It skidded through and probably kept slightly low, if not much. And that's the end of a good innings by Neeraj Bajaj. 22 he scored of just 20 deliveries. And the score is 100 for 5 after 15 overs. So, yeah, Sparks need to score at least 40 runs in the last 5 overs. They have only 5 wickets remaining. They will have to be really tactful and smart. We'll take a quick break and be back soon. Stay tuned, viewers. That's a good delivery. Ojas starting his second over. Harmeet Chawla is on strike. He's played 9 deliveries for 4 runs. He needs to up the ante now. Sumiran Mehta is the new batsman. He's at the non-striker's end. That's a good sweep shot. Should be at least a single. There's a fielder out there, a deep backward square leg, doing really well. Another good shot this time. Should just be a single. That's a very good stop by the captain Charles. That's wide. That to a full toss, could not cash on. That poor delivery, just a single. Was a wide delivery down the leg side, and that to a full toss. He should have either let it go or hit it with some power. Oh, and that's a good shot by Sumiran. Oh, and that's a very good stop as well. This is really good cricket happening all round. A good drive by Sumiran Mehta. Harmeet Chawla back on strike, 11 of 6. 6 of 11, I beg your pardon. He needs to improve the strike rate. Has been around for 3-4 overs now. Straight to the fielder. So 16 overs have been bowled, 104 for 5. The death overs remaining now. Last 4 overs remaining. Faraz with his next over. Oh, and he bowls that wonderful delivery. Just skids it through the batsman. Let's have a look at that. He's got a short run up, but very effective with the length. Oh, and when you bowl such length, it's not easy for the batsman to negotiate. The ball skidding through brilliantly. Oh, and that's a good shot. This should be a boundary. Wonderfully played by Harmeet. A very good shot towards the fine leg for a boundary, and that is what he needs to do. That was not the best of the deliveries, drifting down the pads of Harmeet, and he was already charging to hit a shot towards the onside, but that line gave him the opportunity to hit it towards the fine leg. Oh, and that's a good comeback. Wonderful delivery. Oh, and he's cleaned him up. Faraz, he's on fire, this guy. And Harmeet Chawla, the casualty this time. A similar delivery to what he had bowled to Neeraj Bajaj, getting a wicket. Just have a look at the replay. Oh, and this is a really good delivery. And when he bowls those delivery within the stumps, he's a completely different bowler and a very effective one as well. Faraz, this is his second wicket, just his second over, and 109 for 6 now. Faraz bowling to Azaz Khan, who's a new batsman. That's a leg by, and Azaz giving strike to Sumiran. Oh, and that's a good delivery again. He's bowling so well there, Faraz. Sumiran taking the first and quickly. Will he come back for the second? Decides against it. Just a single. That's the end of the 17th over. A wonderful over by Faraz. Just 7 of that over, and a very important wicket. 2 overs is bowled, and the score is 17 overs, 111 for 6. Last 3 overs remaining in this innings. Oh, just coming to bowl his third over. He's bowled brilliantly in this innings. Just a single this time. Oh, and this time that's a good stop. We need to check whether it was a catch, but wonderful stop there by the fielder, the bowler himself, who just doing really well. Oh, and what a shot that is! Coming down the track and brilliantly hit for a 6. Absolutely stunning work there. And Sumrat Mehta sensing the urgency there. And probably the shot of the evening is it. Let's have a look at that. Absolutely wonderful hitting that by Sumiran. Came down the track and what a shot, wow. Brilliant shot, and that was a huge hit straight down the ground. That's a good delivery. They've reached 120 in the 18th over, so they would be eyeing the 140 mark. That would be a psychological advantage to the team if they reach that score of 140. So when he's trying to hit the big one, Azaz Khan not succeeding. That was a good delivery by Ojus. Just one delivery remaining in this 18th over. That's a good shot. And that's the end of the 18th over. 121 for 6 after 18. Last 12 deliveries remaining in this first innings of this wonderful match between AIS Sparks and the Scottish Stars B team, the Jfsc Dads Premier League 2022-23, being played at the Fatima Cricket Ground. Azaz will retain strike. This is the 19th over. Faraz coming to bowl his next over. He has been brilliant in his first 2 overs. We'll have to see how Azaz negotiates Faraz's bowling. Oh, and that's a good delivery, played well by Azaz as well. Should just be a single. Is just a single. Sumiran back on strike. Oh, and that's a wonderful delivery, and this time Azaz lost his balance, but Faraz decided not to try the run out as there was no backup behind the stumps. Oh, and Sumiran hitting a wonderful shot. Wow, what a shot that is. It's a boundary in the fine leg region. Brilliantly played by Sumiran. Doing a Joss Butler here. Sumiran, just have a look at that. Oh, and this is brilliant. We haven't seen such a wonderful shot till now today. Oh, and this should be a wide, it seems. Is that a wide or is that a... That is bat again. Another boundary. So 2 in a row. Drifting down the leg side. Poor delivery. Let's have a look at that. Oh, and that did hit at the bat, it seems. So 2 boundaries in 2 deliveries. Oh, and he almost got in there. This is good bowling, and Ajaz trying to take the single. The keeper doing well. Sumiran has played a wonderful innings. 19 runs of just 11 deliveries. Oh, trying to hit the big one. This is really good bowling by Faraz. Coming back brilliantly and finishing the over in style. 2 dot deliveries, although 9 got scored out that over. So the score is 130 for 6 after 19 overs. Just 1 over remaining in this first innings. AS Sparks have reached 130. They would be aiming to score another 10 runs. That will give their bowlers something to bowl at. They already more than 6.5 runs an over. They want to reach to 7 runs an over. Oh, and this time he's gone, it seems. Not out. Single by the umpire. Probably he came back just at the right time. Oh, just bowling the last over. That's a good shot by Azaz. Coming back for the second for sure. He will. Good stop by the long on fielder, but 2 runs taken easily. 132. There's 4 deliveries remaining in this first innings. They would want to score at least 10 runs of the 4 deliveries. Azaz Khan has the ability to hit big shots, and Sumiran has already done that. Oh, and that's a wonderful piece of bowling, and the keeper missing that. This is a poor bit of work. That's the boundary. They've given 4 freebie runs here. Oh, and this should have been stopped. They will surely reach 140 now, it seems. 2 big hits can take them to 148. They can then think of 150 as well. Last 3 deliveries remaining. Oh, and this time it seems he's gone. He is out. He has been given out. So Ojas taking his first wicket finally in his last over. The 7th wicket down for AS Sparks, 136 for 7. The 20th over. There's 2 deliveries remaining in the first innings. Let's have a look at the replay of that stumping. Oh, and his time. Probably he was arguing with the umpire, maybe because he thought so. The wicketkeeper has not gathered the ball in his hands, but that is not the case of the umpire giving that out. And last 2 deliveries remaining in this innings. Oh, and that's a poor shot. There's 1 delivery remaining, and Sumiran has been off strike in this over, throughout the over. There's 1 delivery remaining. That's a good shot. They should come back for the second. Sumiran pushing for 1, and then the second as well. This is good running by Sumiran. 138 is the final score, and they have not reached 140. So AS Sparks finishing the innings at 138 for 7 after 20 overs, and Scottish Stars would be really happy with this effort of their bowlers. 139 is definitely a score that could be chased. And the first innings has ended nicely for AS Sparks as well. 138 is a score that they could defend as well. So we'll be back after a break of around 10 minutes for the second innings of this match. Until then, stay tuned, viewers. Don't go anywhere. This match is going to be a really good one in the second innings as well. AS Sparks scoring 138 for 7 in the stipulated 20 overs, and Scottish Stars B team have to score 139 to win this match. Stay tuned. We'll be back after 10 minutes. And we are back live for the second innings of this wonderful match. Neeraj Bajaj starting the first over. And they're off the mark. The Scottish Stars B team right from the word go. 139 is the target that they have to achieve. And A.I. Sparks will have to bowl really well if they want to restrict the Scottish Stars to not achieve this target. And that's a good delivery by Neeraj. Starts off well. Just a single score till now. Charles, the captain of Scottish Stars B, is off the mark right from the word go. And Raj is on strike. Neeraj is bowling really well with the new ball. Quick single taken, he's off the mark as well. Raj played well towards the mid-off. That's wide down the leg side. That's a wonderful shot. Should be the first boundary in this innings. What a shot that is. Brilliantly played towards the covers. Driven so well. Let's have a look at the replay. Pitched it up. Was there to be hit. Drives it really well, and this is the first boundary in this innings. No chance for any fielder. Pick the right gap, and Charles starts off really well in the first over. 7 without loss after 1 over has been bowled, and that's a good start by Scottish Stars B, chasing 139 to win this match. Abhishek Javeri, the captain of the A.I. Sparks, coming to bowl his first over. This is the second in the innings, and he usually bowls with a new ball. We'll have to see how he bowls today. Oh, and he starts off really well. He's the strike bowler. No matter what tournament they are playing, what circuit they are playing, against which team they are playing, Abhishek Javeri is the one who majorly strikes for his team. In the air. Oh, and he almost made my statement true. One bounce to the long off fielder. That was a good shot played, but should be a bit careful when Abhishek is bowling. Oh, and this time it should be a wide. It is a wide, signaled by the umpire. Oh, and he's got him! And this is what I was talking about. The first wicket taken by none other than the strike bowler and the captain of AIS Sparks, Abhishek Javeri. You've seen this so many times that just not a surprise for us to have a look at that sight once again. Just have a look at that. He was trying to cut that, but probably the bottom of the top hand was more than the bottom of the power of the top hand was more than the power of the bottom hand, and that led to an inside edge straight hitting the stumps. Let's have a look at that, trying to cut that. That was not a very lethal delivery, but inside edge into the stumps. And Abhishek Javeri, he has that knack of picking up the early wickets, and this time it's no different. So 9 for 1, Scottish Stars B. Shehzad, the new batsman, is on strike. Abhishek to Shehzad. Oh, that's a wonderful piece of bowling by Abhishek. He's just bowling the perfect length out there. Just have a look at the line as well. Has a very short run up, just 3-4 step run up. Probably 5-step run up, but look at the effectiveness and the impact. Oh, and this time it swung. Will be a wide for sure. Swung quite a lot, but way down the leg side. Should be bowling this delivery from outside the off stump. Will have a completely different impact. That's a wonderful delivery. Played well as well by the batsman. Shehzad seems to be really composed as a batsman, technically strong as well. And he reminds of JP Duminy the way he stands. Look at his stance. Oh, and he's almost got him there. He's gone, yes. What a wicket that is. That had to be plumb. And this guy causing wonders again with the new ball. Just have a look at that. Oh, and that is what actually caused the umpire to raise his finger. The ball hitting the back leg and straight in front of the stumps. Shehzad We are praising him for his stance. He gets out, and the very next delivery, probably the commentator's curse walking once again in this match. It has happened a couple of times earlier also in the first innings. And all of a sudden they are 10 for 2, Scottish Stars. This was a wonderful delivery, and this is what we were talking about. He needs to bowl the incoming delivery to the left-hander from outside the off stump, and this did swing a lot. Pitched onto the stumps, and the umpire had no hesitation, and he was so sure of that he just didn't wait for the umpire to raise his finger. Started celebrating already. Abhishek Javeri, 2 wickets he's already taken in his first over, and that is what we are talking about. This guy always gets the wickets for his team right from the word go. This is a wonderful piece of bowling by Neeraj, starting off his new over. This is second in the innings, third over, and 2 important batsmen have gone back into the pavilion. Charles and Shehzad already back in the pavilion. Raj is now joined with Premjeet, who will be on strike. Very experienced campaigner Premjeet is. Neeraj to Premjeet. That's a good shot by Premjeet, but straight to the fielder. Oh, and that's not a good delivery, and played well by Premjeet towards the deep backward square leg. Should get a couple easily. That's a good chase by the fielder, but 2 runs taken easily by Premjeet. He's off the mark. Oh, and he almost got him there, trying to steer it towards the third man, but very close to the edge. This is a good delivery by Neeraj. That's a good shot played towards the mid wicket. Oh, and he tried to run him out. Was very close. A couple of runs taken again. Abhishek coming to bowl his next over. Oh, and he starts off well. The score is 3 overs, 17 for 2, and just a single towards the off, mid off. There's a long off placed. That's a good delivery again. He's bowling some really good stuff. That's a good delivery again. He's just bowling the right length all the time. And that is what makes him a very different and a very difficult bowler to play. Oh, and this time almost getting the edge there. Four dots in a row. He's bowling so well in this over. The last delivery of this over, Raj on strike. Oh, and that's a wonderful delivery to finish the over. So that's the end of the fourth over. 18 for 2 after 4 overs. Scottish Stars started conservatively and they've lost 2 wickets, so added pressure on them. These two players will have to form a partnership. So 4 overs, 18 for 2. And Azaz Khan coming in to bowl his first over. This is a wonderful start by the AIS Sparks, and they've managed to take 2 early wickets for Scottish Stars B team. Azaz is a wonderful bowler, and if he strikes another couple of wickets, this match could be well in hands of the AIS Sparks team. This should be a wide. Starts off poorly down the leg side, and that's a boundary. So not the kind of start that he would have wanted. Let's have a look at that. Way down the leg side. Just a single. The short fine does well. Oh, and that was a short delivery pulled towards the mid wicket, but straight to the fielder. No run. That's a wide. So another extra in this over. Oh, and what a shot that is. Seems to be a big one. That's a wonderful shot, a huge 6. Wow. That was in the slot, and that's a wonderful shot in the slot and hit really well towards the deep mid wicket. That's a big 6. Wow. That was in the slot and punished. Oh, and that should be a wide again. So poor bowling in the first over by Azaz Khan till now. He needs to bowl in the right areas. Trying to take the single but not succeeding. A good delivery by Azaz. That's a quick single. They're taking it. It's a good single taken by both these players. The last delivery of this over, that is well bowled by Azaz, and oh, he's appealing for a run out, but the batsman was inside the crease. So finally ending with a dot. Quite an expensive over, this 33 for 2, 15 of that over. 5 overs, 33 for 2. The run rate has reached 6.6 runs per over, and we'll be back after a quick commercial break. Stay tuned, viewers. That's a good start by Sumiran Mehta. A single taken towards the backward square leg. Feeling for an LBW, but going down the leg side, the umpire signaling the same. Sumiran's first over is bowled so well in the first over. Sixth in the innings, 34 for 2 is the score. Premjeet and Raj trying to build up a partnership here. That's a good shot by Premjeet. In the gap as well, should be a boundary. That's a wonderful piece of batting. There was a mid wicket placed just before the boundary, but the shot was hit so well in the deep square leg region. Just have a look at that replay. It was a short delivery. Came in a very good position to hit that shot, and the fielder tried his best, but that was a boundary. This is the last delivery of the over, and a similar shot, and that's a boundary again. He's on fire, this guy. Premjeet hitting two wonderful boundaries. Just have a look at that replay. So it's 42 for 2 after 6 overs. Azaz bowling a second over and a single this time towards the long on. Oh, that's a wonderful shot in the gap as well, and the fine leg fielder chasing the ball. He stops it well. A couple taken. Oh, and this time it seems It will not be a wide. He shuffled across. Came way outside the off stump. Azaz bowled well. Oh, and this just didn't bounce at all. Skidded through. That's a wonderful shot, but straight to the fielder. Really good fielding by the point fielder there. Azaz bowling really well in this over, coming back strongly after being hit for 15 runs in his first. Has given away only 3 till now in this over. Just one delivery remaining. Another good delivery to end the over, and the score after 7 overs is 45 for 2. This is a very good over by Azaz, just 3 of the over. 59 for 2 after 8.1. Azaz Khan getting hit for a boundary again in his third over, so he's bowled well in patches. That's a good shot. And he's coming back for the second as well. This is really good running by Premjeet. And all of a sudden they've reached 61 for 2 in just 8.2 overs. You'll have to give it to Premjeet, who has been the aggressor here. 25 of just 21 deliveries, and he's hit a few wonderful boundaries. And this is the last one that he hit. Brilliant shot straight down the ground for a 4. Just a single this time. That's a good shot. A single taken easily. This is a good length by Azaz. He needs to focus on the same length. The first boundary was not a bad delivery. It was just a wonderful shot by Premjeet. We saw how he hit that boundary straight down the ground for a 4. Oh, and this time in the air. Will that be caught? Oh, and that's a boundary. Wow. Brilliantly played by Premjeet once again. He's dealing in boundaries quite a lot. Another 4 by Premjeet. Let's have a look at that. That was a well made shot out of a good delivery. It was a good delivery by Azaz. Another boundary. Premjeet is on fire. 67 for 2, and they're cruising now. Need only 62 runs to win, 72 runs to win this match. Another expensive over, 12 of the over. Oh, that's a wonderful shot. Should just be a single though. The fielder does well. And that's the end of the 9th over. 68 for 2 after 9. We'll take a quick break and be back soon. Stay tuned, viewers. Sumran coming to bowl his next over. Starts off with a short delivery, and he's played that well. There's a fielder though being set a deep backward square leg boundary for the specific shot. That's a great shot. Just be a single. This is a 10th over. Oh, and he's got him almost. For a moment we thought he had got him clean bowled. Oh, and that was so close to the stumps. Coming down the track, and this should be a big one. Here's a big one. What a shot that is. Absolutely stunning batting by Raj. Both these players have built a wonderful partnership, and that's the end of the 10th over. Just have a look at that, coming down the track and playing it straight down the ground, straight as an arrow, but very effective, and the fielder just watching as a spectator. So Raj coming to the act as well, 25 of 27, and Premjit already has been playing brilliantly. 77 for 2 after 10 overs, drinks being called for. Premjit is not around 33 of just 27 deliveries. Raj 25 of 27. So yeah, Sparks have a lot of thinking to do. Scottish Stars are just cruising towards their target, and we'll take a quick break. Drinks being called for by the umpires. We'll be back very soon. Stay tuned, viewers. This is the 11th over. Abhishek Javeri, the captain, bringing himself back into the attack. This is the second spell he's bowled. 2 overs till now, has taken 2 wonderful wickets, and those are the only wickets that have fallen for Scottish Stars B. On strike is Premjit. Abhishek needs to strike. Just 62 required of the last 10 overs. So there's no issue with the required run rate as far as Scottish are concerned. A quick single being taken. Oh, and he's missed that. That's a poor throw. Should have been run. A better throw for a run out. Just have a look at that. Oh, and that was a really poor throw. He picked it up so well with a single hand, but then the throw was not up to the mark. Quick single taken. Could have been a turning point in this match. But Abhishek now coming to bowl the next delivery to Raj. That's a good shot by Raj, and this should be a boundary. That's a wonderful piece of work. What a shot that is. There was a short third, but he picked the right gap, and just have a look at that. That was not a bad delivery, and he waited for that and played a wonderful shot for a boundary. So Raj getting into the act brilliantly since a couple of overs. That's a good delivery, good comeback by the captain of AIS Sparks. Oh, and this time almost getting the edge there. Wonderful piece of bowling by Abhishek Jhaveri. Whenever they want to have a look of who would be getting the wicket for him, the first man that comes in their mind is Abhishek Jhaveri. Yes, Sparks captain. Oh, another wonderful delivery. That's a peach. And he has that knack of bowling, that real skill of bowling. The same length, just hitting the same spot again and again consistently, just like Glenn McGrath used to hit the spot. The previous three deliveries have been really wonderful, and the last couple have been peaches, but luck probably not on his side today. And Raj and Premjit, this partnership has done so well for the Scottish Stars. Just 57 required of 55 deliveries now. One delivery left in this over. This is the 11th. 82 for 2. Oh, and that's a poor delivery. Played well by Raj towards the deep mid wicket. Will that be a couple? Just a single. There's a fielder. Oh, they've come back for the second as well. This is really good running by Raj and Premjit. So that's the end of the over. 7 from that over. The last delivery not up to the mark. 11 overs have been bowled. 84 for 2. Just 53 required. 55 required now to win. And 54 deliveries. So the match is well under their control at the moment. Scottish will have to just keep on playing their shots and not losing any wickets. That will do it for them. Neeraj Bajaj coming into bowl his third over, the opening bowler. So both the opening bowlers trying to get a wicket for their team. Oh, that's a foolish delivery, played well, but straight into the hands of the fielder. He's gone. Finally gets a wicket, Neeraj Bajaj, and that is what his captain was looking for. And he responds to the captain's call. This is a wonderful piece of bowling. That was a foolish delivery. He tried to hit it straight down the ground for a big one, but straight into the hands of the long off fielder, who takes a very good catch. Just have a look at that. An easy catch for him, but you've got to take them. And that's the third wicket down for Scottish Stars, and finally the breakthrough that they were looking for has come after a brilliant partnership between Raj and Premjit. Premjit going back to the pavilion finally after playing a wonderful innings, and we are having the new batsman Ojas, who's coming at the crease. Coming to the crease, will take strike. The score is 84 for 3. This is the 12th over. It's a very good start to his second spell by Neeraj Bajaj. Takes the wicket on the very first delivery that he bowled. 55 required to win of 53, and Ojas is a very accomplished player. We all know the ability that he possesses. Raj also already the set batsman, 31 of 32, and Neeraj to Ojas. Just have a look at that. This is the level of confidence that he possesses. Coming back for the second, easily there. 2 runs taken, and he's off the mark. Just coming down the track, Neeraj, and placing it towards the mid wicket for a couple. Oh, this time in the air. Did not get the proper connection. Oh, and he's dropped it. He has dropped the catch. And has he dropped the match as well? That was something which should have been taken. The bowler would have been stunned here. That's a wonderful shot by Raj. Driving it towards. Oh, and he's missed that. This is poor stuff. Sloppy bit of fielding there. This will not help. Just have a look at that shot. Brilliantly played by Raj. Driven beautifully. This is one of the better shots in the evening. Oh, and this should have been stopped. 4 runs gifted there. 3 additional runs. There was definitely a single. That should have been stopped. Now they're cruising 91 for 3. This is the 12th over. Oh, and this time a good comeback by Neeraj. Abhishek Javeri bowling his 4th over, the last of his spell. Raj on strike. He's on 35 of 35 deliveries. That's a good shot played towards the square leg. Should just be a single. They come back for the couple here. Oh, and that's a poor delivery. And oh, just hitting it brilliantly towards the deep backward square leg for a boundary. And what a shot that was. And he's such a wonderful player, this guy. Just have a look at that. Just comes down the track and hits it beautifully to the backward square leg for a boundary. So Abhishek proving expensive in this over. Another good delivery, and he's already decided to come down the track on almost every delivery. This is the way he plays, and 2 runs taken easily. This is so effective, this style of batting. Already 9 of the over, and that's the 100 up for Scottish Stars. 101 for 3. They need just 38 to win this match, and even Abhishek Javeri is not able to do much with his bowling. Oh, what a shot that is! Came down the track. Oh, but he's dropped it. Should have been caught. These guys bowled well. That was a good shot, but then drops the catch. A deep mid-wicket fielder. That should have been taken. Raj on strike now. Abhishek to Raj. That's a good shot. Just a single though. That's the end of the 13th over. Abhishek finishes off his spell. 103 for 3 after 13. This was the boundary in the last over. Wonderfully played. He's so good on the onside, especially off his pads. Absolutely brilliant shot there by Ojas. He's already on 10 of just 5 deliveries. Raj 39 of 38 deliveries, playing a wonderful innings there. Oh, and appealing for an LBW, but drifting down the leg side. Neeraj Bajaj coming into bowl his last over. This is just the 14th over in the innings, but his last. He starts off really well. And a single taken. That was bat actually. Probably the inside edge. Oh, that is so well played by Ojas. That's such a wonderful style of rotating the strike when you're already ahead of your crease and given that extra time to yourself to decide whether you want to hit a big shot or you want to just take it for a single. It gives you a lot of edge as a batsman, and Ojas is really good at that. Oh, and that's a good shot again by Raj. They are playing so well, both these players. And Raj needs a special mention here. He stayed at the wickets, played the sheet anchor role. He's on 41 of just 40 deliveries now. Oh, what a shot that is! This time should be a big one. And that is a big one. Wow. A huge 6 by Ojas. That was in the slot and asking to be hit. Comes down the track. Just have a look at that. Oh, and he's just walking down the track. He is such a wonderful batsman, this guy. That's a huge 6. No chance for any fielder. All of them spectators. And that is probably one of the biggest and the longest boundaries that we have on this ground, the cow corner. And he targets that and executes it to perfection. Wonderful shot again this time, coming down the track. Just a single, though there's a fielder for cover this time. And this match now seems to be totally in control of the Scottish Stars team. Oh, just 18 of just 8 deliveries. What a player this guy is. Perfect time to have him in the last 4 or 5 overs. Oh, and that's a good delivery, but played well again. Raj. 42 of 41. So that's 114 for 3 after 14 last 6 overs remaining. Sumiran Mehta coming to bowl his next over, and this time a wonderful shot played, a boundary to start the over. What a shot that is by Raj. Absolutely brilliant stuff. That was a short delivery asking to be hit, and Raj is so strong in that point region. No chance for any fielder. They are in a hurry to wrap this game up, it seems. 118 for 3, just 21 required now. 5.5 overs remaining. Good single taken by Raj again. He's played such a wonderful innings. Another single by Ojas. That's a wonderful shot. A couple taken there by Raj. Coming down the track and hitting it brilliantly towards the deep mid wicket once again. Should be a single only this time. And that's his 50. Raj playing a wonderful innings. Oh, and this should be a wide. Should be a wide again, and that's a wide. So just 15 runs required, now 14 to win. 31 deliveries. Oh, and down the track. Is that a big one, or is that a catch? And that's a boundary. What a shot that was by Ojas. Just have a look at that. Went way high in the skies. Not that long though, but still getting a boundary. This guy is on fire, Ojas. 129, just 10 needed. 15 overs have been bowled. 129 for 3. Just 10 runs needed. Oh, and that's a short delivery played well towards the mid wicket. That's a boundary. And Raj is on fire today. Just have a look at that. A poor delivery. Not even a half tracker. Pulled brilliantly by Raj. Absolutely stunning piece of bowling, batting there by Raj. Coming into his next delivery. Oh, what a shot that is! Should be another boundary. It is a boundary. He's on fire, this guy. And this match has now become just a formality. The wonderful shot for a boundary. It's a wonderful shot. Just a single. And the scores are level. Just 1 run needed to win this match now. Coming down the track. Will that be caught? And that's a huge 6. Wow, and he's finished it in grand style. Ojas. What a wonderful batsman this guy is. Just have a look at that. Coming down the track. Doesn't even fear coming down the track. No matter who the bowler is. What a shot that is to end the match. And that's a comprehensive win by Scottish Stars over the AIS Sparks. 144 for 3 they scored in reply to 138 scored by AIS Sparks, and Scottish Stars have won this match by 7 wickets. And the players congratulating each other. So a wonderful match won by the Scottish Stars over AIS Sparks, and we thank all the viewers who've joined us today for this Jfsc Dash Premier League 2022-23 match, and we'll be back with the next match of this tournament tomorrow. Till then, take care of yourself and thanks a lot. Good night. This is a commentator signing off. This is a commentator Shalin Gupta signing off. Thank you so much for all your support. Bye bye and have a good time.